tombol subscribe.
Hi learners, how's it going? Welcome back to Akses Belajar, tentunya masih bersama saya, Mr. Chan. Nah, teman-teman di rumah, di video kali ini kita akan membahas how to become fluent in English faster. Nah, untuk teman-teman yang sedang mencoba belajar bahasa Inggris tentunya sangat sulit dan gimana sih caranya biar lancar kemudian cepat? Pas banget nih, hari ini I would like to tell you about how to become fluent in English faster. Jadi simak terus ya videonya. Is it possible to reach fluency fast? And how can you do it? I'm going to explain my opinion and give you some tips in today's video. The first point is very important to understand. Becoming fluent in a language simply takes a lot of time. So, you need to be careful when setting goals and avoid setting goals that are just not realistic. In the same way, there are ways you can reach fluency faster and more efficiently. And there are ways that will slow you down. Well, today I will give you 5 tips for reaching fluency faster. These things will accelerate your English learning. Oke, teman-teman, tips yang pertama adalah immerse yourself in English. To immerse means to completely surround yourself with English. Get as much exposure and as much practice as possible. When most people think of immersions, they think you need to go live in an English-speaking country. But there are plenty other ways to do it. If you just need to get creative, think about integrating English into your day as much as possible. So, maybe listen to English podcasts while you are traveling to work or exercising or doing housework. Instead of reading the news in your native language, go online and try reading it in English. When you have some time to think, practice thinking in English, join English speaking groups. You maybe like on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media. So you will naturally see more posts in English when you are browsing social media. And also, watch movies or TV shows in English. You know, learners, all of these are things you can do in addition to your official study time. You are filling your day with as much English as possible. Most students don't do this, but if you do, it will definitely help you to learn faster. Oke, tips yang kedua adalah focus on learning phrases. If you just try to learn English word by word, then you will have to face the problem of putting those words together into correct sentence and natural sounding expressions. But when you focus more on learning whole phrases, or when you take one word, let's say family, and you learn a whole bunch of collections, extended family, adoptive family, close-knit family, working class family, like a family member to family story, start a family runs in the family. You will quickly expand your knowledge and ability to express yourself. Lanjut nih, tips number 3 adalah practice actively. Jadi latihan terus-menerus. This means you can't only do passive activities like listening and reading. You also need to do active activities like speaking and writing. All of these are important, but most students, especially when you are studying by yourself, focus too much on talking in English by reading and listening and not enough on producing English, using it yourself by speaking and writing. But when you practice actively, not only will you develop those skills of speaking and writing, but you will also remember English better. It reinforces the English in your mind, and this will accelerate your progress towards fluency. Yaudah, mau lewat. Okay, next tips number 4, keep challenging yourself. If you want to become fluently, then you constantly need to look for the material that will be more and more challenging. So you might start reading, simplified news articles, but then when you reach the point that you understand like 90 till 95% of those, you need to move and to something more difficult. Your study material should always feel just a little bit unforgettable, because if you completely understand everything, then you have already mastered it and you are not learning or growing anymore. So make sure to keep challenging yourself in order to reach higher and higher levels of your English.
Good job, Atari 621.
And also the last tips number 5, follow a program of study. It's certainly possible to put together your own study program, but it can be difficult. You always need to look for good material around the internet, and also you are never sure if you're actually making progress. But when you follow an organized and established course, you can be confident that you are learning more and more and easy to see how you are progressing. That's exactly why we create courses at Excel, to help you learn faster and in an efficient way. Well, the first important point is the fluency always takes time, and there is no magic solutions to become fluent instantly. If you have a short-term goal, then focus all your study on things that will help you specifically with the goal. Okay, learners, then 5 ways you can learn English faster are: yang pertama tadi, immerse yourself in English throughout your day. Kemudian yang kedua, focus on learning phrases and chunks of language. And also number 3, practice actively speak and write using your own English. And also number 4, keep challenging yourself with harder and harder material. Nah, the last, follow an organized program of study which you can do inside my courses, like in Excel maybe. You can check the website. So learners, thanks for watching today. Now go put these tips into practice. Okay, see you again to the next video. Goodbye.
Belajar itu menyenangkan.
Jangan lupa klik tombol subscribe.